Upgrades.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another JVS movie review. Today, I'm bringing you a film that I thoroughly enjoyed. It's one of those feel-good Saturday type of films, and this one is named Reuniting. And here is the quick synopsis. Now in their 40s, 6 college friends reconnect for their 25th anniversary. They are forced to reevaluate their lives as secrets are revealed over the course of the weekend. And this is directed by Laura Atkinson. That's Atkinson. There's no son in there. Atkin. Jesse L. Martin stars as Michael. Michelle Harrison stars as Rachel. And Roger Cross stars as Colin. Now, if you are or have seen, and it's a comparison that everybody makes with this film. I hate to make the Breakfast Club comparison because that's obvious. The makeup of the friends, that's what you would get to here. But if you just ever seen a film that is that friends get away and then friends get away and secrets come out, it's very simple here. The plot is as simple as humanly possible. The way they set it up here as we meet a happily married couple. And then we get their single friends as they all get together at the couple's beach home just to celebrate each other and their years of friendship. It's a great way to set up the film because this happens in the first 5 minutes. No surprise what they all doing here. It's when we get to the partying and the drinking and the drugging and things of this nature, and we get to the real elements of the film that I think the film really, really takes off. And that is just friends being friends for that many years and still tiptoeing around each other's feelings at times, not to hurt them. And then we get a transition of them no longer caring about tiptoeing and being bluntly honest, because if you're going to be friends for that long, being bluntly honest tends to be a thing. And that's when this film really, really works. And that's when this film excels, is when we get those monologues between the characters. And the thought process of everything that's going on here, of their friend group, of their friend circle. I mean, it's some big secrets revealed in this film throughout the friend circle. Some of them are so telegraphed that you can see it coming a mile away. It's not a surprise at all. One of them very reminiscent of Best Man Holiday. Like, it's just right in front of your face. But you know it's coming. You're just waiting for the announcement and you're waiting to see how everyone's going to react to it. But everyone else was really great. The way they set up these stories and the things that they went through and how they built lives and still remain friends. All of that is great. Laura's direction in this film is amazing. Like, this film feels super great. This feels like a warm hug. Again, this is like the perfect weekend movie. Like, you would throw this on in a Saturday afternoon and thoroughly enjoy it. And if that wasn't the angle they were going for, I hate to tell them that they nailed that angle of it, where this just feels like a comfortable film. And there's nothing wrong with that, because those films can still be well and still be well acted, well written, which this one is well acted and well written here. And anytime I get to see Jesse L. Martin on the big screen, I'm all for it. Anytime I get to see Roger Cross on the screen, again, I'm also here for it. Like, those are actors that I believe are amazing and need to get more roles in this film right here. To me, catapults their credibility in this industry and just their performances in general by every actor on this film. All of them are great in this film, and that's what makes this an interesting film, especially for people in their 40s to watch. Again, normally people in their 40s, you grew up with these films of people in their 20s doing these type of adventures. So now that you get these films for an older audience, I'm just wondering if this is something that's going to be able to catch on to people, or will the younger people push it to the side and the older people really latch on to it? Now, knowing that eventually everyone gets old enough where this can happen to your friend group here. There's not much else to talk about unless I want to spoil things, which I absolutely don't want to. I'll just say that the second act of this film is some of the best work I've seen this year. Just the setup of the friends, setup of their relationships. At no given time, at no point in time do you feel you don't know enough about one of the friends, or that you just know too much about one and it takes away from the others. So in the second act of this film, where we get them being more comfortable around each other, we get one pair going on a hike and a big secret is revealed there, and another one smoking on a boat, taking acid, and another secret or something else is revealed there. Like that's what this film does a great job of. Is it feels like they're holding the actors or the characters the actors playing accountable to their actions, and that's something you don't necessarily see when you see these type of film elements in younger films with younger actors. Here we get the honest, raw take of what it means to be an older person and having to deal with family life, having to deal with business life, having to deal with marriage, having to deal with going through tough times with your spouse, or just going through tough times in general, or making certain decisions. When you were younger, you made them for the betterment of what it could mean when you got older. Like all those elements are in this film. All those elements really make this film entertaining to watch. So, Reuniting, which is currently available on all VOD platforms, out of a possible 10, I'm going to give Reuniting a 9 out of 10. Now, if you check this title out, very interesting where they spell reuniting with the two dots in the middle and then nighting at the end of it. It's a very clever way. So just in case you miss it when you attempt to look up this film, but again, this is definitely a film you should check out, especially for older audiences. Again, this gives you those feels of The Breakfast Club, feels of those John Holmes movies growing up. For me, being black, the feels of like the Why Did I Get Married type of films, or anything where you just got a group of friends together and they come to tell the truth to one another. And are they still going to remain friends after their truth? I think that's the elements that make this film thoroughly entertaining. The third act is going to be hard to watch, and the only reason it's hard to watch is that's the most emotionally packed chapter in this story. All of it works, but it's going to be hard for some people to watch. So I just give you a pre-warning about that. But check it out. Let us know what you think. This has been another JVS movie review. Peace, people.